Welcome back to Ashes to Assets. This is Lessons in the Lounge. I'm Vince. If you're new here, this is where we step out of the noise of the marketplace and into the kind of conversations that actually build companies. No hype, no shortcuts, just strategy, relationships, and the long game. So pull up a chair, pour something neat, light something slow, and let's get into it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my new podcast, Ashes to Assets, where I'm going to be talking a lot about business and a little bit about cigars. My name is Vince. This is my Man Cave Lounge. You know, I've spent the last 35 years growing and scaling my own businesses. And I'm lucky to say that I'm currently building a successful co-working office called Workaway Offices, and I'm having an absolute ball. Why am I doing this podcast? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, I love giving back to the business community and to my fellow entrepreneurs, executives, and operators. Secondly, in my opinion, I found that most podcasts on the internet are about starting a business with a bunch of BS hype. There's very few of them out there that are teaching you how to grow a business, and almost none about the art of business development, partnerships, long-term growth, and eventually exit strategies for your business. So this won't be a podcast about shortcuts and a bunch of noise and about hustling and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be a place for real conversations about building companies, structuring deals, earning trust, and thinking long-term, because you know what? The best decisions are made not in chaotic environments, but in places like this. So what's the ultimate takeaway and what can you expect? Well, real stories from growing companies, deal breakdowns and analysis, lessons about partnerships, leadership under pressure, successful exit strategies, and guest conversations with operators and builders. You know what? Building a business isn't about how loud you are. It's about how well you think. It's not about flexing your muscles to show off. It's about listening and learning. As we travel down this road together, I hope that you'll learn how to grow a multi-million-dollar company. I hope you learn what scaling a company actually feels like, how to handle pressure, negotiations, and partnership conversations. Along the way, I'm also going to try to recommend some good cigars for you to smoke. Well, speaking of cigars, what am I smoking tonight? I'm smoking a Padron 1964 Exclusivo box-pressed Naturale cigar. It's one of my favorite cigars with a lot of flavor and a little bit of spice. This is a great Nicaraguan blend cigar to have after dinner. So consider this my invitation to my Man Cave Lounge. For my next episode, pull up a chair, pour something neat, light something slow, and let's talk about how empires are actually built. This is Ashes to Assets, Lessons in the Lounge. Please make sure that you subscribe. And until next time, think long term.